We've got a big traffic alert for you. TDOT says a bridge needs emergency repairs and the work starts in just about an hour from now. Those repairs mean 2 inside lanes of I-40 eastbound at mile marker 419 in Jefferson County will be closed tonight for emergency bridge repairs. We're told work is slated to begin at 8 o'clock. It is expected to wrap up by 6 tomorrow morning. And looking ahead to Monday, watch out for a lane closure at McGhee Tyson Airport. The left lane on the lower level roadway near the parking garage will close through spring of 2027 as construction begins on a new parking garage canopy and covered walkway. The closure will limit pickup access on the lower level, so airport officials are urging everyone to allow extra time and use the phone and wait lot when possible. All right, Harriman City Council recently discussing stricter property maintenance enforcement as some residents say neglected properties are already affecting their neighborhoods. Enforcement discussed by City Council includes requirements for property owners to keep lawns mowed and yards free of debris. Harriman homeowner Joshua Edwards says he's lived next to this property since 2017, saying it's often left overgrown for months at a time.
Just the amount of animals coming over from it and the insects mainly, because I mean these houses are 130 years old. Most of them are stick-built Victorian homes made of wood, and so termites and bugs that can eat wood or damage properties are probably my least favorite part about it, but I also hate looking at it.
City said it was not available for an interview today, and more details about when the new enforcement will begin are expected to be released soon. Next on the 7, tracking a big court case for you. A grand jury will hear the allegations against a man accused of shooting a Knoxville Police crime scene tech. Joey Rudd faces 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 4 gun charges. We had a crew in a Knoxville courtroom for you this morning for Rudd's preliminary hearing. Now, we heard testimony from one of the people living in a Jones Street home, site of the shooting back on July 13th, which we learned was connected with the Steps House, a facility that helps people struggling with substance abuse and homelessness. Christopher Arroyo recounted for the court how he was getting ready for bed that night when he heard a loud noise outside. Arroyo remembered thinking that with that night's rain, a storm might have caused the noise. Another loud sound then followed. His roommate woke up. As they looked around the house, Arroyo says the glass door on their kitchen stove shattered. The roommate called police as the gunshots kept coming. Those shots stopped for a while as police searched. Later, Arroyo says an officer spotted a person in the woods across the street.
He had told him immediately, put your hands up now. And as soon as he told him that, he shot him 4 or 5 times, just unloaded on him. And the cop fell. I thought, the cop got killed, It missed him and shot the woman officer that was standing beside him. She fell on the ground.
According to Arroyo, 2 officers guarded the crime scene tech, then pulled her to a patrol car and drove her to get medical help. After the shooting, KPD tells us the crime scene tech, Cody Lawson, was hit in the arm and needed multiple surgeries. Lawson was released from the hospital in late July. At the time, she put out a statement saying her recovery will take time, but she wants to return to the job and she loves serving the community. As for Rudd, a grand jury will hear the allegations against him and decide if the charges will go ahead to a trial. Of course, we'll keep following this case and let you know what happens. All right, new information on a big story out of Northeast Tennessee. The man charged with driving into a group of Milligan University cyclists in Carter County appearing in court today. 69-year-old John Benfield's bond was initially set at $150,000, but it was raised to $300,000 after he was arraigned this morning. Asking for the increase, prosecutors brought up his driving history, which includes a 1990 DUI charge that had been revoked and a severe accident in 2017 that the state is waiting to learn more about. Meanwhile, an affidavit is shedding more light on the case, which left cyclist Halen Engdahl and Braden Rogers dead, the 7 others hurt. That document says there was no physical evidence that Benfield used his brakes when the cyclists were hit. The affidavit also states Benfield admitted that he failed to see the cyclist until a vehicle directly in front of him changed lanes. Now, the 2 cyclists killed were, again, Milligan sophomores Braden Rogers and Halen Engdahl. Engdahl's former high school principal describes him as a smart, bright young cyclist who had strong faith.
He was, involved in cycling and just loved doing it. And not only did he love doing it, but he was really good at it. So That's what led him to the university and to be a part of that team, which was, my understanding, a really elite team of riders there.
As for the suspect, John Benfield, he has been ordered to obtain legal counsel before his preliminary hearing, which is set for August 31st. We'll keep following this case closely for you. Well, a big decision on some controversial technology. The city of Kingston has decided not to renew its flock camera contract. 2 years ago, the city signed a 2-year, $12,000 contract for 2 cameras. The agreement is set to expire in September. City Manager David Bowling says the benefits of the cameras were not worth the cost and that the money will be used elsewhere in the police department. He adds this was a financial decision. Flock cameras have been the subject of a lot of debate in recent weeks, with people voicing concerns over privacy, also citing some instances where officers have been investigated for misusing the cameras. Flock recently made changes, including reducing the default data storage time from 1 month to a week in a bid to address any concerns. Well, as food recalls rock the country, hydroponic farming is having a bit of a moment as the demand for lettuce and field greens skyrocket. At Town Creek Hydroponics in Claiborne County, Heather Lawson says her business can continue to feed her neighbors because of their greenhouse. The facility uses 3,000 gallons of water, all of which comes from a tank on site, which is then recycled. Lawson says growing lettuce hydroponically is safer for her community, allowing her to protect it from the elements and foodborne illnesses driving up demand.
This order here, that is already sold. That will leave out tomorrow. This set here will go next week. That smaller section will be the week after, and by that time the nursery and the propagation will be following up. So we are circulating close to 4,000 plants weekly, and that does not meet the demand. That's just the max that I can produce per week is 4,000 plants.
Lawson says she has been selling her lettuce locally at her store, Harrigan Plant and Produce, which sells other local farm products. Well, the Vols showing off a new look for the upcoming football season. Tennessee unveiling its new Smokey Grey uniforms, the first to feature Adidas's new design under the university's 10-year partnership with the company. And the wait for game day is almost over. The Vols open the regular season September 5th against Furman. Kickoff in that one set for 3:30 at Neyland Stadium.